So today is a very stressful day. This is currently what we are dealing with. I've got a tarp coming off of Kevlar, covering the van, multiple tie downs, just trying my best to get the final coat on this vehicle, because I think this is the last day that we're going to have where it's above 10 degrees. I think it's about 12 degrees today. Next weekend we're not getting higher than 6. So I've done the front because it's actually not covered by the tarp. I can't believe I'm saying this, but my vehicle's not big enough, is it? Yeah, this is a 4 meter by 5 meter tarp, but it's going to cover the majority of it. And once it does start raining later, which it is predicted to, I think it's just going to cover the vehicle, hopefully. So yeah, I think the rain's coming about 4. I think it's about 12 now, so I've got 4 hours to get the coat of this vehicle done. And my coffee's just falling on the floor. Oh. Let's crack on. So the tarp is great, and it has prevented the van getting rained on, because we've had little splits here and there, but I actually can't see bugger all, hence the head torch. But I've just got side door and the front door left to do. I've done everywhere else. I'll be glad to be done with all the painting. There will be some bits here and there where I will just touch it up, but the majority of it is all done now. Very happy. I managed to get the second coat all on. Well, second coat, it's like 3rd or 4th coat now. But yeah, managed to get it all on. Probably just some little bits here and there which I'll have to go over, but that is it. Don't have to get the roller out or anything like that anymore. So I think we can agree that the Caddy is starting to look pretty mean. So what's the next job? This is the next job. These steel wheels had a lot of surface rust on them, so the first thing I did was hit them with a variety of different size wire wheel brushes, and here are a few other tools that I did use as well. These are the counterweight balances, and I wanted to take them off. This one was a bit of a pig to get off. They do come off fairly easy. The next one was a lot easier to get off. And then again, just hitting it with some different wire wheel brushes, hoovering it all off as I go. And then I'm just looking around for my orbital sander. If you've got one, it does help. Some flat surfaces. And then, yeah, another different type of wire wheel brush there. Hoovering it all off, and then hit it with some 120 sandpaper just to smooth any bits off. Again, hoovering it out, and then with a flathead screwdriver I was just cleaning out the groove, just to get any last bits out. This was just some soapy water, filled up the rim, and then with an old paintbrush just give it a good clean. Made sure to go into that little crevice area and clean it all out. All I then had to do was just rinse it off with the hose and then give it a bit of time to dry before I could start hitting it with some primer. Because these steel wheels had some surface rust on them, they were fairly pitted, and to give it the best chance of smoothing it out, this is actually a etch filler primer. I've used it before and it does actually make quite a bit of difference. So I'm no professional sprayer, let's just say that, but I have, I guess, learnt the technique. And by technique, what I mean is every time you spray, take your finger off the cap, and then when you're going to spray again, finger back on, finger off. I'll show you. So that's what I mean. Basically just means like if you just hold it down, you can have certain areas where you're going to get more paint build up. This just helps prevent that, I guess. So this is the first coat. There's another one in the garage that I've sprayed. But what I really struggled with was the gap, where obviously it's two parts of the steel. Right down in there I was struggling to get paint in there. But what I just did was just get really close with the nozzle, spray it down there, and if there are any drips at the moment, they are obviously all going to fall into that sort of crevice, so that seemed to work really well. Yeah, well happy with that one. So here are the new wheels and some brand new tyres on them. I went for the Michelin Cross Climate, which is what I have on here, but they are slightly different. These are a bit worn down now, but they're a lot more knobbly. But these are like an all seasons tyre, so I thought they were sort of the best match, I guess. But yeah, the steels didn't turn out too bad. I'm pretty happy with them. They're not amazing, but I think they will do absolutely fine. New valves, sadly they put grey balancing weights on them, so I'm gonna have to paint them. I can't have that. But yeah, she's looking good.